What's the nation? Sanbaran Bavechu, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQB. Now, in today's video, we do have some updates. Obviously, we are playing later on, but before we get there, there's certain things that have been revealed, and I was quite asking myself what was happening with certain players of Kaizer Chiefs, but then definitely that is something that we're going to be diving in on today's video. And also one youngster from Kaizer Chiefs who we've spoken about a bit earlier, I think about a week or 2 weeks ago, we did speak about him and the post that he posted, Otiena. It does look like he's not happy where he is currently, which is Kaizer Chiefs, but unfortunately I have some news or some new updates that you need to know about in terms of that player. But anyways, before we get there, guys, please do make sure that you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, don't forget to click the bell notification so that next time when I post a new video, you will be notified and be able to watch that video. Now, a few weeks ago, guys, I remember we spoken about Tunali Hlongwane, in which he posted a story on Instagram. I showed when this and that. Net angisakhumbuli quote yakhe ukuthi beyithini exactly. I did write it somewhere, but then it's fine. But it was talking about, there's no trust in football. If ever an opportunity comes, make sure ukuthi you take what is yours so that you can be able to survive in this analysis. So basically, it was like him saying, in football, they only love you when you can do something, but when you can't do anything, they will leave you for dead. You understand? So I think that is what the coach was trying to say. But then now, as I'm speaking with you, Buffet too, Kaizer Chiefs, I'm fighting tirelessly, trying to make sure Utumfana doesn't go anywhere. Because remember, he did sign last year, contract, senior contract, and now they're looking to make sure they give him a long-term contract, which will see the boy being with us until 2030. Showing you what he definitely is an important part of the senior team, and obviously we know the kind of quality that Nalil Hlongwane is. He's someone that can help the team a lot, and his qualities, it's something that we cannot deny. So currently, as I'm speaking with you, Buffet too, Kaizer Chiefs and also Nalil Hlongwane are in talks to make sure Hlongwane does get a contract that is going to last him until June 2030. So that's a lot of seasons, guys. That's a lot of seasons. We are still on 2026. So there's 2027, 2028, and then 2030. So you can see definitely he is going to be here for a little while. So happy about that. And then also moving on, we do have, according to the coaches, there's a high possibility that we might get to see Chislet and Ushinga on today's game, even though I doubt, but it does sound like maybe because there are players who haven't gotten some game time. So even though I did not see them on the list of the players or on the players that I saw traveling, but we will see today, guys. You will see, are they going to be part of that squad or NG? Because even if they can be part of that squad, obviously they're not going to be starters. It's players who are going to come in as ama subs, super subs most of the time. So yeah, definitely I would love to see some of those players, actually Ushinga especially with the Chislet. I would like to see what he has for us, but most importantly with Ushinga, I know how capable he is, and he's a great player. We did not just sign him with Tahlale the entire season without getting game time. At least if Sungamlona, I'll take it. If we're not going to use those players, that would be better rather than to have them staying and not getting some game time. But I'm happy with the training. Training Yabo is physical, so it does help the players stay in perfect shape, even though it doesn't prepare you for games, because at the end of the day you need to be prepared for AMA games and take off that kind of pressure, because when you're playing in the field of play and when you're training, it's two different things, you understand? So that's what we need. I know Kuma friendly games, they've used some of them, but then now we are talking about the real situation of the real games, where I'm talking about the fully packed stadium, which obviously that is the kind of pressure that tends to destroy a lot of players. Anyways, Moving on, we do have other players like George Matlow, Thabo Cele, and Ox. According to the coaches, Tuanje Abachita, they're back from the injuries. Are they going to play on today's game? But definitely Sobona later on when we take on Eastern Bosch FC for Yonage Bank Cup. We are the defending champions, by the way. So there is a player that I'm interested in talking about on this video, a player like Egodar. Now, I did say that I want to see him. I've been expecting to see him. I did say yesterday, I haven't seen much of him. I don't know what is happening. So now I do have an update, and it is confirmed. Egodar of A2 is currently injured, but we can expect him in a week or 2 weeks or so. So around there, we might get to see him coming back. So now it makes sense why we've always opted for Usilva and Umayo. Well, for today's game, I believe we should be starting with Umayo, even though my lineup prediction was a bit different. But coming to think of it, we still have Kaizer Umayo, we still have other players who can be used. We still have even Abu Eshte Dupreez, who are players that whenever they are given a chance, sometimes they do wonders. How? But they do wonders. Even though a player can stay 10 games without playing, a game or the 5th or the 13th game against Umshika, which is something that is proper, and I would love to see with those players. So Ikotaro, guys, is injured. Naledi Hlongwane currently in talks with Kaizer Chiefs for a long-term contract, and then today there's a possibility we might see Chislet and Ushinga on today's game. Asazi, but we will see. Also, I might not be surprised if we lose today's game. Not saying that I want us to lose, but I might not be surprised, because at the end of the day, Stellenbosch does have a point to prove. Ever since Napo, they have not beaten us. I think we have played 5 games in a row. We've always been beating them, you understand? So definitely they will try by all means to make sure that at least they get something. Well, Anas Sobona on today's game, which are they still Stellenbosch FC, or something has changed? And Nati, I'm hoping we can be able to score more goals. Unfortunately, our goal tally on the Betway Premiership is not as good as Buma Cup competitions, because when it comes to Buma Cup competitions, we do tend to score more goals. Even first half of the season when we were playing a CAF, I believe we scored 2 or 3 goals there. The only team I think that team was in Orbit College or Devon City here, Betway Premiership. So that is okay, but I don't know if it was this game, it was this season, or it was last season. But anyways, I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I believe this is all that I had for you. I hope to see you later on. Up and during the halftime of the game, and then after the game. Well, I believe this is Mokosa Mahle. Please don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and peace.